Thank you for joining me today. It's Andrea here. Sometimes I have so many odds and ends left over from the week and I really don't want to waste it. So I make a chop suey. Now this is something that our families don't really order in restaurants. We mostly make it week to week leading up to grocery day. It's a great way to use up leftovers for a quick and easy meal. You can pretty much throw in anything that you'd like to eat. It's also an easy and delicious way to get a load of veggies into your meal. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna be using what I found in my fridge for this dish. I've got here 2 chicken breasts. They're partially frozen. I find that when you freeze them, they're easier to slice thinner. I also found a red bell pepper, some celery sticks, some napa cabbage, and button mushrooms. Okay, so let's start by slicing up our chicken into 1/2-inch slices. Just gonna do a diagonal cut here. So I've been cutting and I realized that these pieces are getting big, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them into smaller sizes. That's probably a good size. Okay, so now we're going to marinate our chicken. Okay, we're gonna throw in 1 tablespoon of water, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Stir to combine, and then we're going to just throw this in the fridge for 1/2 an hour to let it marinate. So again, I pulled this chicken out of the freezer, so it's still a little frozen, so it's just sticking together a little bit, but just stir it so that each piece is coated with the cornstarch mixture. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to start with my carrot. I'm gonna thinly slice this and also my celery. Okay, so moving on to my cabbage. Here, I'm going to take off 2 leaves. Okay, so I have 2 leaves. I'm just gonna give them a quick rinse and then we can start chopping them. So we're just gonna roughly chop these. You wanna make them roughly the same size for even cooking. Next, I'm gonna cut up my red bell pepper here for a nice splash of color. Okay, so next we're going to cut up our mushrooms into slices. I like garlic, so I'm gonna throw in some garlic as well. This is just equivalent to 1 large clove here. Okay, next we're going to prepare our sauce. We're going to add in 1/2 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce, and 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. I'm actually gonna add in the sesame oil first to coat the spoon so that the oyster sauce will come out of the spoon easier after. Ta-da! Well, there's still some, but you know what? We're just gonna use the spoon to stir anyway. Okay, we're also gonna put in a pinch of ground white pepper. So it's been about 1/2 an hour and our chicken has been marinating happily. So we are going to start cooking. So with chop suey, you're gonna want to enjoy this on the side of rice or even some noodles. I just have here a package of noodles, which I'm going to stir in at the very end and make ourselves kind of like a chop suey chow mein. Okay, so let's heat up our wok and start cooking. Okay, so our wok is hot now. We're going to add in some oil, about 1 tablespoon or so, and then we're going to throw in our chicken. We're gonna cook our chicken for about 2 to 3 minutes until they're not pink on the outside anymore. Okay, I'm gonna remove the chicken from the wok. They're not fully cooked yet, but we are going to fully cook them later on when we throw them back in at the end with our sauce. Okay, now add in the garlic and a bit of oil. We're just going to let them heat up until they start smelling fragrant, and then we're going to add in our carrots and our cabbage. Don't let the garlic sit for too long, otherwise they'll start burning. We're gonna let this cook for about 1 to 2 minutes and then throw in our mushrooms. And let this cook for another minute or 2. Since this is stir fry, you want to keep everything moving, constantly moving Okay, so after another minute or two, we're gonna throw in our bell peppers and our celery and return our chicken in. Add in our sauce. Okay, we're gonna let this go for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to throw in our noodles. We're gonna throw it in our noodles and just let them cook until they are thoroughly heated. Okay, so this is about half a package here. We're gonna let the sauce do its thing and help the noodles get rehydrated a little bit. And here it is, friends, chop suey in a flash, customizable to your preference or whatever you have in your fridge. Quick and easy and delicious. You can serve this over steamed rice, or if you cook this with crispy noodles, hey, you just made yourself a chow mein. Thank you for joining me today. If you like my video, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more quick and easy, fun Asian food ideas. Until next time, friends. Mwah!